Last week's NXT was a really bad show, so this week they had to really improve. And we started off with Julia teaming up with Bayley to face the tag team of Cora Jade and Roxanne Perez. And this was a fantastic opening match. Personally, I really think it's time to bring Roxanne Perez up to the main roster. Surely Cora Jade will be in the Rumble. Still don't think Cora's that good in the ring. However, this was a good match for her. But in the end, Roxanne Perez and Cora Jade ended up losing. A bit of a miscommunication from Cora. She clocked Roxanne Perez, which caused her team to lose after Bayley took Roxanne at the outside, threw her into the barricade, then tagged in to get the pin, hitting the elbow drop on Cora Jade to pick up the 1, 2, 3. Bayley and Julia pick up the win. And then later in the show it gets announced that Bayley is not quite done with seeing Julia or Roxanne Perez. Obafemi was on the Grayson Waller effect, and this was basically to see if Austin Theory would finally turn on Grayson Waller. He did. Just to turn his back on him, that was it, for like 5 seconds. It's quite funny actually. Trick Williams came out extremely pissed off though, and Obafemi basically threw him into that powerbomb. And then again later on in the show, Abe would announce that both Grayson Waller and Austin Theory were not quite done with NXT yet. Good segment though. I don't care about this. I want this to end. Please. Please. I swear I could have come up with a better fucking storyline than this. I'll give you one here. Punch someone in face. Shit story. Trick Williams would then face Wesley. After just being powerbombed by Obafemi, Trick had a great performance with her against Wesley, but Wesley's group kept getting involved, getting into the ring. Referee did fuck all to stop that happening. But when Trick throws the referee on the floor, ding ding ding, DQ straight away. It's like, how is that fair? Trick was walloping everyone from Wesley's group. Then he got crazy, got a chair and was, I don't know, maybe he's going to throw it at Wesley, but he just kept whacking the ground with the chair. I don't think this is a Trick heel turn. I think the man's just quite pissed off. He's had his NXT title taken away from him, kind of caused by Eddie Thorpe. Obviously had the Carmelo Hayes thing earlier on last year. He's not got a rematch yet, as you'll find out soon. So he's visibly pissed. And I think he could be in the Rumble, but I'm not sure. Then we find out Obafemi at NXT Vengeance Day will be facing Grayson Waller and Austin Theory in a triple threat match for the NXT Championship. Trick was pissed. But next week, Obafemi and Trick Williams will be teaming up against A-Town Down Under. And yet again, Trick was pissed. I don't blame him. Why would you want to... Why are we doing Can They Coexist storylines in NXT now? Come on. Stephanie Vecchia would find out that she would be facing Fallon Henley after Fallon Henley retained her title against Shotzi Blackheart in a pretty solid match, to be fair. And then that is it for Fallon. She's obviously dropping the belt to Stephanie Vecchia because... I don't know, why would Stephanie lose? You're not seriously going to tell me that Fallon Henley is going to beat Stephanie? That's no disrespect to Fallon. There's levels to this, Stephanie's up here, Fallon's in the middle, and surely Stephanie's winning, right? Roxanne Perez would then get furious, blame Cora Jade, and then probably cost Cora Jade now friendship with her. I guess Cora's probably going to turn on Roxanne now. It seems like Cora really wants the NXT Women's Championship, and she's not getting that shot. Instead of Vengeance Day, it's going to be Julia versus Bayley. Yes, Bayley from the main roster. Cool. Versus Roxanne Perez in a triple threat for the NXT Women's Championship. So, to clarify, we've got 3 main roster people on NXT Vengeance Day. A-Town Down Under and Bayley. I mean, that's pretty cool, but they're not going to win. However, I do think maybe A-Town Down Under, that might be the time when they split up. Because surely, at one point, they're going to get selfish. Surely, this might be the turning point for Theory. But yeah, Cora looked pissed. I feel like Cora might try and get involved in that match and fuck it up for Roxanne. But also, Roxanne should really be main roster, so we're not doing main roster Roxy yet. Who knows? Ethan Page then faced Cedric Alexander, and this was a really fun match. Page won with the, I don't know, lose your smile cutter. They need a name for that. The smiley cutter. No. Good match. And then Ethan Page would then get attacked by a returning Javon Evans. Javon is someone I really want to see, by the way, in the Royal Rumble match. Because I hope Brandy's in there and they can recreate that RKO moment they tried to go for. Surely we got to put Javon in the Rumble. If he's medically cleared, obviously. I think Ethan Page could be another one in the Rumble, but we'll see. I've got Rumble predictions coming out very soon, including fan predictions. We've got some people to give me their predictions, so there'll be a separate segment for that as well. But this was a good match, and Javon finally getting some payback. Which leads us to the main event, the Meta Girls versus Bianca Belair and Naomi. They have held the women's tag titles for an incredibly long time now. Technically, Bianca's the one who's held it for a long time, because Naomi obviously took over from Jade Cargill, who we still have no idea when she's returning. Possibly the Rumble, to find out, I assume, who the hell put her through a car. Still don't know. I think it wasn't Naomi, but it could have been Bianca. But this was a very good match. Controversial though, Bianca Belair and Naomi did pick up the win. But before the 3 count, it seemed like Jakara Jackson had pinned Naomi for a 1-2-3. But you couldn't quite see the 3 go down because Jakara's leg was in the way. So the referee kind of got away with it, I'll be honest. It's not, but obviously on the other side people could see it probably was a 3. And then Bianca and Naomi hit like a dual KOD, which was really cool. And they pinned Jakara Jackson to retain the women's tag team titles in a fantastic main event for a really good NXT. Compared to last week, this is completely levels better in it. Last week was a shocking, terrible show with about one good segment. This week, I can name the bad segment. The ChatGPT Tony D'Angelo storyline. Yay! Can't wait for more of that. We need to bring back Thea Hale, for Christ's sake. She hasn't had a match since facing Roxanne Perez, and that was, what, 6 months ago now, I think. She was sacrificed for the Ridge Holland feud. Chase U should never have ended, because what's the direction for Andre Chase now? Riley's not on TV. Duke Hudson's not on TV, so what was the point? We've just buried their careers for Ridge Holland? For Ridge Holland? For Ridge Holland? But yeah, no, this NXT was a good show. I give it an 8 out of 10. And yeah, really hyped for the Rumble. And eventually, I think we're going to finally see Jade Cargill go, right, bitches, it was one of you. Which one? I'll knock you on. Also, at the end of the show, there was a kind of a glitch thing. People think it might be Matt Hardy. I don't know. I thought it was just a general glitch. But maybe. We'll see. Peace.